Hi, I'm Pretty Please, Singapore's top relationship expert. Today I've decided to take it upon myself to create a dating profile for Singapore's top.
Bottom!
Nobody asked. Literally nobody asked it. Today we're going to create Wisan a Bumble dating profile because he has been single for how long?
24 years.
A quarter of a century, basically. I have not seen a dating app in like I don't know how many years, so I don't know what has changed. I don't know what's exciting about creating a profile, but we'll find that out today. Okay, so the agenda is we create the profile and then we actually get an expert from Bumble to take a look at the profile and we see if it is a good profile.
You didn't tell me that.
I mean, why not, right?
Who's looking at my profile?
Come, take out your phone.
My phone's here.
Okay, so Bumble says make the first move.
I put my name as Wisan. It's okay, right?
That's your name, what?
No, shouldn't it be like WS? I don't know.
Why you scared people like find everything about your life online?
Yeah.
You know how much of your life is on my YouTube channel alone or not?
Put this as my profile.
Okay, put. So this is the first picture we select. So we are currently scrolling through all his really questionable photos in his camera roll to select some profile pics. He just has a picture of a mannequin with a whole bunch
It
of
was
wigs.
for an assignment.
I'm sure it was. And he has a lot of pictures of his dog's poop. So maybe that can be profile picture number 2 or 3.
Oh no. Okay, I'll change it later. Okay, my birthday, 27th of April 1999. I am a man.
Add more about your gender. Oh damn! So we can select a man, and under men you can still select more options.
Show your gender on your profile. This is totally up to you and whether you're comfortable. Yeah, can. There's date, there's BFF, and there's biz.
Suddenly become Bumblebee.
Okay, I'll choose
Damn.
date. Who would you like to date? Man. What are you hoping to find? Relationship? Something? Oh, you can only choose.
What the? Excuse me, this one is not this one is this select one only.
I'm not sure yet. Your interests. Pick up to 5 things you love. It'll help you match with people who love them too.
This one I select for you.
Okay.
Sleeping well.
Oh my god, yeah.
Sports.
Running ah.
So you're gonna lie lah on your profile. You can show more lah. Got so many.
I mean,
Okay, but
not
then
like I
it's
would do anything else from here. Gymnastics.
Writing ah, you actually write
Oh,
what? Like create like poetry and stuff. Pets.
Dog.
Lizards are full lizards.
What's the problem? On Bubble, if you match with a woman, they'll need to send the first message. If you match with anyone else, either of you can message first. 24 hours to connect.
So your match expires in 24 hours if neither of you speak first.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you have to speak now lah.
The most urgent thing we need to do is for you to get rid of my face
Oh, yeah.
on your profile.
Okay, edit profile. Oh,
Uh.
okay, delete photo. You can take a photo now. Doesn't help that my hair looks like George Washington lah.
Who wore better though? George.
Hey.
Okay, so we're selecting more pictures because apparently with more pictures you got more chance and Bisa needs all the help he can get. Wow, the picture of them X, yeah. The real you is the picture with the fridge.
Okay, verify my profile. Agree and submit.
Oh, nice.
We have the same smiles. Profile prompts.
Okay, let's do the profile prompts. Okay, do you have a favorite fact?
Oh, I'm adopted.
So that's how we go on the internet lah.
Yes.
I'm adopted and I just found out. ... Guess my race. Bracket. I also don't know. I'm a real nerd about.
English literature and art history.
Wow. I can't block. I see this profile.
Opening question.
See who you vibe with before matching. Add an opening question. Damn. Hey, this really helps you sieve out the lamos. Okay, write your bio.
I'll leave that up to you.
Write a fun and punchy intro. So we used ChatGPT to write a short little bio for Wisan's Bumble profile and here's what they came up with.
Singapore flag, 24-year-old theatre enthusiast and writing aficionado.
Damn.
Drama mask emoji. Notebook writing emoji. Student pursuing a degree. Textbook emoji. Bottom looking for a connection.
Yeah.
Star emoji. Dog lover with a furry friend named
Oh,
Milo.
it sounds like Milo is a furry, like a human furry.
Dog emoji. Let's share our love for arts and create our own story.
That's too much. That's too much.
Star emoji. I will change aficionado to geek.
Extraordinary.
Bottom looking for a connection.
Bottom looking for someone to top my world. That's damn good.
Can I hear tea about Pretty Please? Match with me to find out more.
Yeah, that'd be so funny if people really match you to us, eh? And then you just start spreading rumors about me for no reason at all. My basics. Then you write your own name there.
Freelance video editor. Company Fuisan Incorporated.
Hey, you don't call it a fake company name all
Then
that.
what? I put Mediacorp meh?
Education. This one got a lot to write. Double major.
There's so many things to add.
Oh, okay, more about you. Cover the things that people are curious about. What's your height? This one he excited to feel that.
182.
Do you work out? He skipped through the do you work out so
What's your education? I'm an undergrad. Do you drink?
Actually, socially, yeah.
Do you smoke? What are your ideal plans for children? Don't want. What's your star sign? Taurus. What are your political leanings?
Wow.
Liberal. Do you identify with religion? Buddhist lah, huh? That's my family's religion.
Okay, languages you know. Check if they have dumb bitch. Okay, what else?
Connected account. Show off your music and your latest instas. No.
Honestly, it seems like your profile is 100% done. Hey, can you press the safety and well-being? Damn.
Wow.
Narrow your search. Dating basics. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what you're doing. Right? You're gonna date basics.
Oh my god.
His range was 18 to 18.
Yeah, 24 to 35.
So your age to...
plus 9.
So now it's time to meet the real Bumble expert. We're gonna meet Lucille and present Wisan's profile to her and see what she has to say about it.
Here you go, Lucille.
We are now live with Lucille from Bumble. So we have Wisan, the person who's trying to get a date, and we are all here with Lucille. We're gonna get her to help rate Wisan's profile and share with us a bit more about what exciting stuff Bumble has recently rolled out and what you can expect and how to stay safe on a dating app. Actually, first things first, Lucille, tell us what you do at Bumble before we get into roasting Wisan.
I am quite keen to get to that, but my name's Lucille. I'm the APAC Communications Director for Bumble. So my team leads our communications and PR strategy for 5 different markets, so Australia and New Zealand, Singapore and Philippines and India. And my job is doing this, talking to people about how to use Bumble.
And how to use it right.
And how to use it well, yes.
Okay, so first up, Wisan, do we want to present your profile?
Unfortunately, I have to. So here is my profile, Lucille.
Luckily for you, Bumble's very based in kindness, so I'll be...
Unlike my friend, he's based in hatred.
Yeah.
You've done a lot right. I'll tell you my main piece of feedback is that this photo should actually be your first photo.
Oh.
Do you know why? Because you're smiling.
Oh,
So smiling, like happy photos perform really well when that's the first photo that you see. People are very drawn to a smile, you know. So I would pick maybe like one photo of you that shows off something else about your personality. So whether it's like with your friends, with your dog photos always perform really well, or like think about what it is you're interested in. Like if you love like going to concerts, for example, the photo of you with your friends at a concert just helps sort of give a picture of who you are. I would say this profile is like an 8 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
Damn, that's really high.
It's pretty high.
Yeah.
And I can be a harsh critic. And you know what all of this sort of advice sort of ladders up to is the concept that your dating profile is meant to be almost like your like personal resume kind of thing. Like, you know, the thing about dating apps that's different to meeting people in your life is that you are essentially, you know, meeting someone that you don't know, that you have no context to. So you're trying to communicate, you know, as much as you feel comfortable communicating about yourself, but also things that will give people something to talk to you about. That's why we sort of talk about your interests, your sense of humor, your hobbies.
Yeah.
Those kind of things are really important because the people looking at your profile are going to be thinking, you know, okay, I can ask him about his dog, or I can ask him about his, you know, top Spotify artists that we might have in common.
So what are some more like do's and don'ts for someone who's first starting out on Bumble and trying to figure out, you know, what kind of information they should be sharing?
Well, what you two have done in this joint effort is actually a really great suggestion because we find a lot of people get really overwhelmed by the idea of having to build a profile for the first time, and getting a friend to help you can not only like help you come up with like good ideas of what to say, but also like take the stress and cut down the time spent, because you'll be like, okay, I've got to pick 6 photos, which 6 photos are the best. And when someone like validates that, I'm like, yeah, you look great in these, and you feel like, okay, that's one thing off the list. And the way that we often say, if you are struggling to write a bio, get a friend to do it. And like you use with ChatGPT, you can edit it, you can tweak it, but it just sort of firstly gives you that starting point. But also, the way our friends describe us is often much kinder. And the way we're not very comfortable, pitching ourselves. So you can often end up with a better result that way.
Okay, so now we kind of want to talk a bit more about dating trends, because when we read about it, we're like, what do dating trends even mean? Is it just what's the current dating culture? What are people into now? But I guess because we are approaching 2024, could you share a bit more about what the 2024 dating trends are going to be like?
Yeah, I think that people often sort of give you a sideways look when you talk about dating trends, like how does dating have trends? But it does, because when you think about your dating life, it is often a reflection of, it's just part of your social life, So there is anything that's playing out sort of socially and culturally will also be reflected in dating, because dating is going out there in the world and meeting new people. So whatever's going on in the world sort of is very reflected in that experience. So when we think about what we're sort of predicting will be the trends for 2024, it's things like, using your values and your morals as a compatibility assessment, like value-based dating, because I think this world that we live in, it's increasingly political. But I think we're having these conversations much earlier in the dating process.
So from my experience using Bumble and creating that profile with her and ChatGPT, I noticed that there were quite a lot of new features that Pretty didn't see when
I didn't see when I was only like 3 years ago.
Yeah, so there are all these innovation, like what can you tell us more about how they work?
Yeah, definitely. So I think one of the biggest changes that you'll see is the sort of safety integrations that have been built sort of ongoing as the app has developed. So, there is features that will protect you from the unsolicited sharing of nude images. There's photo verification, there's video calling. There's a whole bunch of different things. Anything that stood out to you in the process that you thought was cool?
There was a portion where, I think it was like right at the beginning when I was creating the profile, or when I was done creating the profile, there were guides to, how to keep your mental well-being in check.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty important, especially
in
a high-strung society.
So that's our safety and wellbeing center, and that's really easy to find in the app. And if you do go looking for it, it's advice on things like how to deal with being ghosted, which is like one of the really common, and also how to reject someone without ghosting them. And so something that we're really passionate about at Bumble is like trying to encourage people to do that, with respect and kindness rather than just ghosting people.
I think another huge safety feature that we want to talk about is the partnership with Aware. So of course, as a woman, like when I heard that there was a partnership with Aware, I'm like, that's great, because the one big danger or concern when we talk about anything online, it's always about safety, privacy, and just when online becomes offline, of course, the actual physical danger that you might potentially put yourself in, it's always, that has deterred a lot of people from meeting someone off an app. So can you share with us more about this partnership?
It's really exciting because Aware is obviously such a fantastic organisation in Singapore. So we're very lucky to be able to partner with them. And how this initiative works is that in this partnership, Aware can make reports to us directly through Codex, which is almost like an encrypted messaging platform that we normally use for law enforcement agencies who might come to us with reports or questions or sort of users to flag. And what this allows us to do with Aware is sort of get a direct line of communication with organisations that are dealing with victim survivors of violence or abuse or harassment. And the reason why that's important is because, not everyone feels comfortable reporting an incident to the police for a variety of different reasons, but they often do feel comfortable talking to an organisation like Aware. While anyone can make a report to us at any time, sometimes you only really want to talk about a negative experience or a harmful experience once.
Yeah.
You know, so if you have experienced something harmful on Bumble, you can make a report to us. But if you're going to speak to Aware about what happened to you, now they can make those reports to us as well, which means that you don't have to be disclosing a harmful experience to multiple people, which can sometimes be re-traumatizing.
This is so important because I think in Singapore, so many people have shared their experiences unfortunately, about being victims of sexual violence, and the one thing that always comes up is how they are always made to just repeat their stories so many times, and they have to relive the trauma all the time, and it's just so frustrating. And these cases go on for years. It's so draining, and I mean, I have personal experience as well. Calling the police, making a report, and just in one night repeating my story 6 to 7 times, and I was like, there has to be a better way to do this. There has to be a more efficient way for someone to not have to even reenact their trauma for the police. And I think this partnership is really, really important. So many people are gonna benefit from it. Okay, I think that's okay. Do you have any other questions?
No, I've learned.
Don't change your pictures.
From an 8 out of 10 to 10 out of 10.
Only 10s in the building.
Only
Okay.
10s on Bumble.
So thank you so much for
Thank you.
everything you shared with us. It was really insightful. And I mean, I think if you're out there watching this and you've been considering setting up a Bumble profile, I feel like
Now's
I
the time.
I hope this has convinced you that it is a safe space you can exist on, and there are so many resources out there to make the journey just way more welcoming and enjoyable for yourself and whoever you might potentially meet from the app as well.
And it's so intuitive, like
Yeah.
And find a friend like what you guys have.
find a better friend than what
Yeah.
we did.
Find a friend that will make you a 10 out of 10 profile from the start.
Yeah, that's true. So thanks for watching, and thank you to Lucille for being a part of this. Thank you to Busan for being the
Yes,
guinea pig
especially
for our
thank
profile.
you.
See you on Bumble.